Roblox Bloodlines, a game heavily influenced by PvP. Good builds are a must in this game, and that's why you want the best traits for your build. This is Bloodlines Trait Guide. I'll only be going over important traits, so if you don't see like any traits you have currently, then it's just not important. And obviously traits like one with lava isn't going to be mentioned to save time on the video. But yeah, I'm just gonna make this like very specific, focused based on like really good traits that you want in your build and that you need. So one trait you're gonna need is Agile. This is personally one of the traits I think that you should have on every single build, no matter what. Now there are other good traits like slash resist and other stuff, but Agile just makes your build so much better in different ways. Like you can just like run away easily, you can catch people easily, you can combo off of like moves really easily and just apply lots of pressure. It's literally just a free Unchained without the armor broken. So like, why not have Agile on? Like Agile just makes you super like fast. And yeah. Now Life Sucker is one of the traits I didn't want to have on this list, but I know some people would complain about me like not putting it on, but I'll tell you why. So having Life Sucker I think would just be a waste of a good trait, because there's just so many better traits that you could use to help you win fights, and Life Sucker for Life Force isn't really that good because it only gives you 5% Life Force back. And also Life Sucker is a good trait for reanimated because you only lose 10% Life Force, but personally I wouldn't go at Life Sucker because I would want to get a different trait to boost my PvP advantages as much as possible. Now next we're going over Unchained. Now I have a neutral opinion about this trait. So if you roll this trait, I would probably just keep it since it is pretty good when your armor is broken. But having your armor broken means that like you take chip damage when you're blocking, and yeah, that's about it. You take chip damage when you're blocking, and that's annoying. And also getting your armor broken in the first place is annoying to do, like every time you like get killed, and yeah, that's also an annoying part. And so like half the time like half the time it's really annoying to activate Unchained, and that's just why I don't want to go for it. But Unchained does make you really fast though, and it's really good for running and pressuring people. So that's why a lot of people go for it, and especially with Kunai, Unchained with Kunai is really dangerous. You can apply tons of pressure. Now Angelic Rescue is also another really good trait to have, but it's also kind of debatable because Angelic Rescue is just like Life Sucker. So another good trait, another god PvP trait could be replaced with, could be used instead of Angelic Rescue. But overall, if I see anyone like trying to play Void and then like I know their build is like fully Void, then I'm gonna just like I can rift out and I can just run away. Like if I see anyone playing Void, I usually don't fight them unless I know they're like really low. And yeah, and also but having Angelic Rescue though does make you having Angelic Rescue does give you advantages. Like you can play Void a lot more, and most of the times you don't even get voided anyways. So having Angelic Rescue though, when at times like needed, Angelic Rescue does come in clutch, and it's an hour cooldown though, so it's like it's alright. But I mean I'd say it's like 50-50. Some people need it, but I wouldn't go Angelic. Now tons of people say that Saturated is good. Now like all the things in this game take Chakra, dashing in this game takes Chakra, and so Saturated is, I can only see Saturated being good if you have like, if you're a Taijutsu and you don't use any moves that cost a lot of Chakra and have like good regen and stuff. Because other than that, like Saturated is kind of useless because you're going to be using Chakra a lot in a fight. But I'll just have this here for like Taijutsu people. Now this one, Slash Resist, this one's like kind of, it's like alright, but you don't even, for this one you don't really need it for your build because subbing exists. So like most times you're going to be subbing out of combos and not even be taking that much damage. And also Slash Resist is low-key kind of, you can't really tell. Like Slash Resist, like it's not that much as people think it is. It's been tested as well. The resistance it gives you is like barely noticeable. And so yeah, Slash Resist is still a really good trait to have though if you roll it, but it's not as good as people may think it is. Also Taijutsu exists as well, so like Slash Resistance and Taijutsu, like it doesn't even work on fists. So yeah. Last Stand is also pretty good as well. If you're low, you deal way more damage, and it's pretty noticeable amount. And especially with if you're using gun buy, bro, this is so good. But yeah, I don't think it's really that good if you're getting ganked by a lot of people. It's usually only good for 1v1, since if you're getting ganked by a lot of people, you'd probably just dip and get out of there. Because this only applies if you're really low HP, and once you regen a certain amount, this stops applying. So yeah, this is pretty good though. Overall, solid trait. Alright, for this background though, ignore my game not loading in. It was kind of buggy. And also, if you made it this far, drop a like, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 10k. And yeah, that's about it. Let's continue. Alright, you're gonna want Immovable for every greatsword build you do, because there's a move in greatsword called Hyper Roar, and that automatically gives you hyper armor. And also, if you're using Shisui's MS, I think, yeah, the M1 supply hyper armor as well, and that's why you're gonna want Immovable. And also, when you're dashing too, like sometimes mid dash, if you time it right, you get hyper armor during it, and some moves won't be able to, like, you won't get ragdolled from some moves, and you'll just keep like dashing. You'll still take damage though, but you just won't get the effect. That's why Immovable is like really good for some type of builds. And yeah. Alright, this next one though is one of the main traits that you're gonna have to want, or that you want on your build list. It's kind of like a almost like need, because Chakra Guard is so good. Because like, so basically what it does is, there's a chance where if you take damage, it could, instead of taking it in your health bar, the damage is drained, the damage is converted into chakra, and that means you take 0 damage to your HP, and only your chakra suffers. Now, sometimes if you're really lucky, Chakra Guard can apply a lot of times during a fight, and make you very tanky as well. So like big damage moves like Kieran and Tailed Beast Bombs can just potentially be negated. And that's what makes Chakra Guard such a good skill tree, or skill trait to have, because of that big advantage you can get in fights where you just sacrifice Chakra, but just don't lose your HP. And that's why Chakra Guard is really needed. Alright, we're like moving into like the really important traits right now. Like, this next one is also really important as well, that you're gonna need with every build, especially the new current like clone builds with Taijutsu, bro. Taijutsu Wind or Akamichi Taijutsu, bro, or people like that, or Renegon, bro. So down defense is one of the best traits in the game right now, purely because everything in this game ragdolls you. So like if you say like 5 M1s, right? If you're using kunai, 5 M1s into a wired kunai, you're ragdolled. But if you have down defense, you take like almost no damage once you're ragdolled. And yeah, down defense is amazing, especially since the developers, like, they buffed ragdoll, and they made it so you take less damage already once you're ragdolled. So plus down defense, bro, it's amazing with all these like water, wind, Itachis, bro. It's the new meta is so weird, bro, but down defense is gonna save you. Another amazing trait that I personally use, what doesn't kill me, is so good. If you perfect block, you can regen a good amount of, or a decent amount of HP. And what makes it so good is that there's like no cooldown. So if you just keep on like locking in on your perfect blocks, you can just keep regenning. But also in big ganks, like HP matters so much, and in 1v1s HP matters so much. And that's why if you could just perfect block like any single like move, like you could just gain HP back. So it's like your perfect block, you're getting so much benefits just by perfect blocking. Yeah, so basically any traits mentioned in this video, if you have any traits with these, then your build is going to be amazing. And personally, I recommend down defense, what doesn't kill me, and I don't know, some other stuff in this video, but that's for you guys to figure out, and you guys can piece together a perfect build with these traits mentioned in the video. But yeah, peace.